guys, it's Natalie here. I'm here today to talk about the Saucebox Étude palette. This is the newest palette from Saucebox. For those of you who haven't heard of Saucebox, they are an American company. They're a couple of years old now. They have got four other palettes. These are a couple of their eyeshadows. I've depotted them into a Z palette. But if you just have a look here, these eyeshadows are just incredibly pigmented. They are known for their crazy pigmented eyeshadows. Really nice colours, really fun, vibrant, intense pigments in their eyeshadows, which is what I really like about them. They also come, as you can see, they're a fairly good size palette, sort of the same sort of similar sizing as your Sugar Pill palettes and things like that, as opposed to your MAC palettes, which are really small. These ones are fairly big. You actually get 4.5 grams in each eyeshadow. The MAC ones, I think you get 1.5 grams, so the eyeshadow size is just massive. Okay, so the palette looks like this. This is the outer boxing. It's got this light pink colour, and it's got this Saucebox detail that all the eyeshadows have got, which I think is really super cute. The palette itself slides out of the packaging and is a magnetised cardboard palette. The mirror is a really nice size. It's also got this detailing there as well. All their palettes have that. And then you have got the 8 eyeshadows. The eyeshadows themselves are really nice. When I first got them, I just looked at it and just thought, I don't know about that. But once I started playing around with it, I was actually really taken by it, and I really love it for a matte eyeshadow palette. The biggest thing for me is that all of Saucebox's previous palettes have been very shimmery or intense pigment or really bright colours. You haven't got many matte shades that I can remember. They're just really gorgeous, but very pigmented, very shimmery. So for them to bring out the matte palette is sort of like their complementary palette, which will complement all the other palettes. So you can just take a whole bunch of Saucebox eyeshadows with you if you're going travelling, and you can have everything that you'll ever need. One thing I really do like about the Saucebox eyeshadow palettes is that it's got this little divot in here, so you can easily pop the eyeshadows out, and then you can go and take one from another palette, say, and shove it in there just to sort of add your pop of colour. So really good versatile palettes, especially for people who travel a lot. You really like palettes like this. 8 shades. You've got some highlight shades, you've got some darker shades, you've got this really gorgeous red and brown shade, which I really like. It reminds me a little bit like MAC's Brown Down. No, one of the shades I'm thinking of. And Makeup Geek have the Cocoa Bear shade, which it reminds me of. If you're using really dark cool colours, just want to warm it up, just run that in your crease ever so slightly. It will just add the most amazing colour to your eyes. And then you've got some sort of regular sort of neutral browns, and then you've got sort of these two colours here. Now these two shades here are very grey, cool tone matte browns, which I really like. I use that to contour, and it worked amazingly because it's got that really sort of cool tone to it. It has also got warm tones, it's got cool tones, it's got highlights, it's got dark shades, it's got a matte black. Everyone loves a matte black, especially for a matte neutral palette. It's a really well-rounded eyeshadow palette, and I think they've done a really good job with it. This colour here is Caramel, really nice for my skin tones as a transition shade. I use this one to highlight because I don't like stark whites. It's just a really nice palette. There is not much more I can say about this palette. I just really like it. I think they've done a really good job with it. It can actually suit all skin colourings. I find if I look at something like the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, those first 3 browns are just really similar. Like they still can't be used for people with really dark skin tones, whereas these 2 shades here can be. So I think this has got the edge for me as a matte neutral palette over the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, just because it has got much more of a wider variety. They blend really well. This matte black shade, I sort of had just put it in the outer V, I just sort of blended it out, and without any effort, it was just blended out like that. It's so smooth, it didn't transfer, and I got about 5 hours wear out of this before I had to take my makeup off, and I didn't use a primer because I wanted to test what it was going to be like, and it didn't crease at all. The Étude palette from Saucebox, I will link everywhere, you can get it below. I got mine from Lipstick Republic here in Australia. They're an online makeup store, and I'll have a discount code for you down below if you are interested in going and checking out the other Saucebox palettes as well. And I've also done a blog post with all swatches and everything as well. If you want to go check that out, list that below as well. Well worth checking out if you are a neutrals girl. You might really enjoy that palette. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys have had a fantastic week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.